them up because I'm always there. Uh-oh, I hear Big Daddy.
Have you fed them boys?
Nope, I'm about to do that. I'm doing a live right now. Unless you want to do it. Yeah, they're very upset with me.
Why?
You don't hear them? They're telling me it's time for breakfast. All right, look at this. You see this group right here? So the first thing that comes up, let me see if I can get that in focus. The first thing that comes up is my page. And then the Sugar Shack Makers is mine. What is this? I don't even know what that is. I think that's somebody else's page. This one, however, you see it's under groups. And it has my picture. Uh-oh, who is that? Is that Krista? Don't follow this group. It has my picture, has my name. It has 225 people in it. And it says that it was started by Cooking with Brenda Gant. Can you see that? Of course, Cooking with Brenda Gant did not start this page. I'm not ridiculous enough to think that. But someone copied her and started this page. Right. See, Miss Ellie said not Brenda Gant. This lady shared the group. But I think she thinks it was me. But I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's go look at this group. See. Admins and moderators. Yeah, Krista, if you're in that group. This is not me. I need to message all these people and tell them, because there's 200 of them, and tell them that is not me.
What you doing live on, babe?
Mostly the cookbook, but I'm showing them this fake page too. One admin and moderator. Look at that. This creep has almost 10,000 followers. It's under a gaming video, so that's definitely not Brenda. That's a shame. They're like creeping followers off of us. Man, do your own work.
Well, whenever you are done with your live, I want to hear about 3:39 a.m. That's what I want to hear about.
What happened then?
I want to hear about your dream. I woke up to you talking, and I'm like, who is she on the phone with? And I look over there, and you're like, oh, what are you going to do to him? And I'm like, what? Is you just jibber-jabber talking in your sleep? I've never heard you talk in your sleep like that. I've heard you like say a word or two, but I'd have a whole conversation with
Well, what else did I say?
You were laughing and giggling. And then you're like, okay, but what are you going to do with them? I'm like, oh my God, how is she killing me in my dream now?
It's probably about an animal. Like, I want this animal, and what are you going to do with that?
I don't know what it was about. And I said, I hit my little clock, and I looked, and it was 3:39 a.m. And I'm like, I'm going to ask her if she was
We went to bed last night watching that farm show, so I was probably dreaming about getting a
If you would have kept talking, I was going to wake you up.
alpaca or something.
But I was like, man, she's not going to remember anyhow. But you were just talking. I mean, I thought you were on the phone with somebody.
What time did we go to bed?
I don't know. That's about 12, maybe.
Yeah, and I was up at 5:30.
Yeah.
Why don't you get up with me?
You woke me up at 3:30 talking with somebody.
Probably you. Apparently I talk in my sleep.
I've never heard you do it before. I never heard you say a word or two, but not have a whole. I mean, I thought you were on the phone.
Mm-mm.
You woke me up talking like that.
Yeah, Miss Sue, I know. Debbie, my friend Debbie with Driftwood and Shine, who we're doing the retreat with, she has a lot of problems with this. I think she has several pages. And you report it to Facebook. You tell them that's my picture, that's my personal, you know, and what do they call it? Intellectual property. They don't do anything. They say they're not violating standards, and they leave it up. So all I can do is just let y'all know.
Well, why can't we try and log into that page and shut it out?
How am I log in? I'm not an admin on it.
What I'm saying is, hack into it.
What do I look like? I mean, I don't know how to do that. I barely know how to email you. Why don't you hack into it?
Give me the username, like whatever it's going to be, Facebook.
Uh-huh.
It should be a Sugar Shack, right? Or whatever her page is. Give me whatever thing is. I'll log in, I'll get it.
Okay, Big Daddy's gonna play CIA. You do that. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Oh, the nanny said they took me off my follow list. Man, I don't know what's up with that. Yes, Driftwood and China's, she's one of my dear friends. How to tell the difference? Well, one is a group. So the Sugar Shack with my picture on it is a page. So this is a group. Lord, please don't let them start a page. I'm about to change the name of the Sugar Shack. It still will be the Sugar Shack. It'll just be the Sugar Shack with Mrs. Munson. I'm worried about it, though, because when y'all search the Sugar Shack, and then I pop up, I hope it still pops up whenever I change it. But I got to do it, because y'all not going to be able to tell the difference between the two of us. So everybody make sure that you have us set as one of your favorites.
Did Carolyn go to school?
No, she went back to bed. You need to go get her up, because we need to take her to the doctor.
Okay.
Let's get that knocked out of the way. And then we got to go take that phone back to AT&T, mail that phone back to AT&T. Check the mail at the place. We got to go to the grocery store. Hey, Michael, today is Paula Dean and Dolly Parton's birthday, so to do Dolly's recipe, today's a good day to do that.
Okay.
So we need to find...
And we need to call her and tell her happy birthday. She called me for my birthday.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay. Who, Dolly or Paula?
Dolly.
Okay.
She sang happy birthday to me. It was so sweet.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Change my profile picture so people don't get confused. Well, I thought about that too, but my profile picture... See, I picked this one because it was so... It's kind of memorable because you don't see too many people laughing like that. My hair is much lighter now. So... I just need to take another picture like that, maybe. But I didn't, do that on purpose. That was... The photographer, he caught me, laughing. Yeah, he does wake up in his own world. I mean... I don't know. Yeah, I've heard about that too, Larry. Oh, no, Larry didn't say that. He's saying... He feels sorry for her. I don't know who said that. Miss Debbie, yes. I actually have talked to her about that. She reached out to me about that. So that's just part of it. You know, you got to be able to deal with, and I'll tell you, I'm not the best at it, but you got to be able to deal with the awful, because a lot of awful comes with it. Cindy, that wagon wheel is Big Daddy's. We went to Tractor Supply, and he had to have it. And for about 6 months, it stayed on my porch. All because he wanted to put a Christmas wreath in the middle of it and put it out there. So, use my judge picture. Yeah. I might lose people for that. People were very upset that I was a Judge fan. Anyways, when I got the new rug and we took down the Christmas tree and I put my desk here, I decided that wagon wheel is going to go there. We can put a wreath on it at Christmas. I don't know where our Christmas tree is going to go next year. Actually, I have an idea. But I'm not worried about that. When Harry Met Sally. I haven't seen that since I was a kid, probably. And even then, I didn't really see it. I just remember my parents watching it. I wanted to put it out in the garden by the chicken coop, but he wouldn't let me because he was afraid that it would get messed up in the weather, and it probably would.
Did you say you want to pee in the garden?
Hey, let me have that carrot. No, I wanted to put your wagon wheel up on my chickens and you wouldn't let me.
Oh, no.
This is my giant carrot that I made. So, for you that haven't seen me craft, I might have this video. Let me show you the original carrot. These are the carrots that I bought this last year at Hobby Lobby. This little carrot, and the price tag is $19.99. Probably got it for 40 or 50% off or something like that. So let's say $10. $10 for this little guy. Not horrible, but still kind of expensive. And really and truly, I would like to get a bunch of them and put in a basket. But $10 a piece. Miss Tina, I just made a post with the link. So it should be on the page. But seeing it, it's like, it has these hair-like fibers and then these braids in them. And I was like, well, I can probably make that. But you know me, I like them big. So this is my version of that. Wait. I think it turned out pretty good. Anyways. So I do craft, for those of you who, you know, are like, why are you going to a crafting retreat? It's because I do that.
She said doo-doo.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you go get in the shower and get ready?
You said you were going to shower with me.
I did not say that. Yeah, I like it. Well, I don't like it better, but I do like it because it's bigger.
A JetBlue plane hits a parked aircraft at the airport. We're not flying JetBlue.
Don't be so judgy. Maybe he was having a bad day, or the brakes were bad, or something. Thank you, Nanny. Oh, yeah, you like my Roseanne's chicken shirt? Amazon, I guess I need to add that one to the list. Yeah, I do have, look, let me grab it and show y'all and see what y'all think. I got this at TJ Maxx or something years ago. And it's actually kind of like on its last little leg. Some of the pieces are falling out. But we could hang that like right there in the middle. How's that look, Michael?
I don't like it.
Big Daddy doesn't like it. Let me look in the camera. I like it, but I don't love it. I like it better where I had it. I like that you can see it's a wagon wheel. If I put this here, maybe it's too small.
Maybe we should use Sean's wreath.
Maybe. But that one goes outside. Alright, so that's that. It'll help me decorate. Why do husbands embarrass us? I don't know. I don't really get embarrassed too much anymore.
What did I do?
I don't know. Probably that shirt you're wearing. They can't see. I'm just kidding.
People don't like that shirt. I love it.
Michelle, I just made a post on the page, so if you go to the Sugar Shack, the main page, let me switch back, make sure it's there. Michael, can you check?
I don't even have my phone on my bed. That's how they hit. Look, that's how they hit.
Oh my gosh. I would think that has something to do with air traffic control. Brothers too. Let me get out of there. Okay. No, it's still on that group. Hold on, let me get out of that. I don't want to click on that. Alright, here's my live. Let me go to the page. It didn't post. That is so aggravating.
So apparently he took a wrong turn.
Oh, he took a wrong turn. Well.
You know, when we went flying, I was thinking that too. Like, dang, this dude knows this whole airport. It's when I tell him where to turn. And you're supposed to do it by memory.
Let's see if this works. Why is it not posting? Oh, it did. It didn't post a picture. But, okay, so let me delete this one. Delete. Okay. So, it might be under the live, but if you go to the Sugar Shack page, it's up there. Let me see if I can pin it. I'm going to pin it. So it should stay at the top of the page. And then if you click that link, it takes you to the Amazon page. And there you go. You want me to show you? Here, I'll show you. So let's go back to the Sugar Shack. When is he having the surgery? Girl, we don't know. We are fighting with... Okay, so there's our live. We're live right now. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that double chin. Good God. Okay, so right above that right here, see all of our great Amazon finds? And I pinned it, but if you click that link, it takes you to this, which is our little store. I need to change this background. Here's our books, our kitchen gadgets. That I haven't added. Shirts and dresses. So I have a lot to add. And keep in mind, yes, I do make a little bit of commission on that. I think for the year, all of last year, I made a whopping like $5 or something. And so far this year, here, let's go look. Let's see how much money we've made. Hey, look at that. We're up to $1.94.
And that's in 1 month.
I know.
What?
You ready to retire?
I don't think I am.
Yep. That background is not me. No, it's not on the Amazon link. The truth is, I didn't know how to set that up. I've been anything technology I struggle with. It takes me like 20 years longer than it would take somebody else because they know what they're doing and I don't. But if I struggle my way through it, I do eventually get it. Anyways, those links are there just for y'all to be able to find the products that I have. If you want to order through there, great. I'll be happy to. Hot coffee on my legs. Ooh, Krista, I'm sorry. But if you don't, I won't be upset about it. Just like those Pioneer Woman bowls, y'all, please, for the love of God, go to Walmart.com because it's so much cheaper. And I'm proud to save money. You know, some people brag about, you know, this is a whatever, like, brand. Well, that's fine. Usually if I'm wearing name brand, it's probably a knockoff. I do have a real Louis Vuitton, though. But it's old, and it actually got a rip in it, in the seam. Anywho. I have several fakes. Anyways, people are always like, oh, look at this brand. And I'm like, look at this fake. I got it for like half the price. That's the part that I get excited about. The deal. So, anywho, I guess I'm on here just rambling. I gotta get that little one to the doctor and get that one moving. So, because we got a lot to do. So I'll see you back here later. We're going to make a Paula Deen recipe and a Dolly recipe. And you guys will be the first to know while we're doing Dolly and Paula's stuff today. Because it's their birthday. Caroline?
Ooh, we can make Paula Deen's butter cake.
No. I would like to find a dinner from Polly.
Oh, man, she makes the best stuff because she uses all that butter.
Yeah, but we're doing dessert for Dolly. We can't make 20 desserts in a day. Well, what we could do, what is today? What day of the week is it? Thursday?
Oh, yeah, I got to go somewhere tonight.
Oh, crap, I forgot about that. Oh, Ethan's driver is Ed, and we have to go to a parent meeting, and actually only one of us can go. He wants to go.
Oh, I don't want to, and I'm actually scared. Because after last night, Kelly...
I did it for the 4 girls. He could definitely do one. Take one for the team.
No, I got you. But what I'm saying is, after the parking lot incident last night, I'm scared to remember anything from Travis said.
Caroline? I think he's talking about you. What'd you do?
I can't see in your
Kelly, I'm talking about what happened at Walmart yesterday.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, Daddy got lost in the parking lot. So this is what happened. Okay, we were in Walmart, and I had to TT, and I couldn't hold it anymore, and we were about to check out. So I said, Michael, you check out, and I'm gonna go run to the ladies' room. He said, okay. So he went. When I got to the ladies' room, of course, you check your phone, and I noticed it was at 1%. So I texted him, hey, if you're not at the register, I'll meet you at the car. So I got out. He went there. So I started walking to the car, and I noticed him, like if this is Walmart, you know how they have that side parking? That's where I like to park. He was, like, walking, like, in front of the store down one of the aisles. And I come out the store, and I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, I couldn't find the car. I was like, because we're parked over there. Now, I know that kind of thing happens. Like, that happens to me all the time. Like, I can't remember where I park. But that never happens to him. Oh, happy birthday, Karen. So his memory's getting bad. We have a doctor's appointment at the end of the month with a neurologist to see why he's going crazy. And then we have another doctor's appointment with his mouth surgeon February 13th. I thought it was the 3rd, but it's the 13th. I don't know whether to do his surgery. Lord, we've been trying to get this neck surgery done since November.
And I got one appointment scheduled for March 23rd.
And Workman's Comp is making him, like, we don't want this. First of all, they're making him go to physical therapy first. Fine, we'll try it. And the second thing is they're making him have a psych eval before he has surgery. I don't, like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why? It's not, I mean, it is kind of a major surgery, but at the same time, it's definitely not the worst surgery he's going to have. So, I mean, he'll spend the night in the hospital and go home the next day. It's, compared to what he's been through, easy peasy. And why, after 1 year of his accident, are they just now making him have this evaluation? So we're like, fine, whatever. The problem that we're having, and I talked to the attorney yesterday, the problem that we're having is they made his appointment for the end of March. And I'm saying, no, that's unacceptable because we agreed to do your dumb crap, right? But we're not going to agree to do your dumb crap and you can't get us in for 2 months and he has to suffer. No, we're not doing that. So you need to not require that if you can't get it done in a reasonable time. And I tell you that I missed my calling. I should have been an attorney because I would have been a mean one.
I would have hired you.
Yeah, he would have hired me.
Fool, you're mean.
I'm not that mean. You always say that. People are going to think that I'm mean to you.
Just seen it. But what I'm saying is, you're good, you're relentless, you play for blood. Like, there is no deal.
Well, you just have to have a little knowledge about the background. Like, for example, when he was in the hospital, he was so swollen he could not swallow. And the doctors were very hesitant to give him more steroids. And I argued with him and argued. And he said, well, you don't understand. It's because steroids can cause a whole array of other problems. I said, okay, well, let's talk about that. Like what? Like his blood sugar can go high? Well, you don't have insulin in this hospital, or his blood sugar can drop, so you don't have sugar water in this hospital. I mean, like, what is so bad that he shouldn't be able to get these steroids until he can swallow? I don't know. At least I had enough knowledge in that area to argue with them. And during those arguments, they had to agree, well, you're kind of right. So they gave him the steroids, and guess what? Voila! 2 days later, he's swallowing and eating his little shakes. I should have been your doctor, too. I should be your doctor and your lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can be my doctor, just not my nurse.
I'm a good nurse.
Yeah. You'd be like sticking all kinds of needles in me, telling me to quit crying.
I would tell him to quit titting. When we came home from the hospital, now keep in mind, I'm running on like an hour of sleep. I'm exhausted. I know he's hurting, and I feel very sorry for him. But at this point, he's swallowing, so I know he can swallow. And they gave him this little teeny.
That was a big pill, wasn't a little teeny tiny.
It was a teeny tiny pill, okay? And granted, he was scared. He was scared to swallow it.
Yeah, because I didn't want to choke on it. You can't even get your arms around and do the Heimlich maneuver.
Michael, if you start choking, I promise I will get it out of you. Anyways, I gave him the pill. I was like, listen, you have to take, I think it was a steroid. A little bitty pill, okay? And I was like, Michael, you have to take this. And he's like, I can't do it. Now, you know, as girls, like, we have to endure some pretty stupid stuff, right? So my sympathy for him on this issue was like
none.
Yeah. And I looked at him. I can't help it if you're a tit. I looked at him. I'm so frustrated with him, and I said, quit being a titty baby and take the pill. Just take the damn pill. And he popped it in and swallowed it, and I said, see, you can swallow. You can do it. And he did it. No, it wasn't gabapentin. It was, I think it was a steroid. It was a little bitty pill.
Gabapentin might have been one of them.
That was one, but you didn't start that, like,
well,
post-op day.
And because I can't feel the side of my face, I remember that gabapentin got stuck on that side. And like, the only reason I knew is because I heard sizzling. Apparently
it was melting?
Yeah, it was dissolving.
Yeah. Listen, you can't baby him through this. It sucks. It is what it is. We all have to endure it. I'm not going to make him do something extremely painful. And if I thought that he seriously was going to choke on it, I would. And if it wasn't teeny. But I knew he was drinking those thick shakes. I knew he could swallow that pill. He was being a tit. Look, you know, in general, men are tits. Now, granted, his accident was serious and it was very severe, and he had, you know, good reason to be a tit. But at the time, like, we don't have time for this. I need you to get better. Take your doggone medicine. And that was that. And then from then on out, he knew he could swallow. And then he got better and better at it, and now he won't stop. He just keeps.
Do you remember? We were home, I don't know, a couple weeks before I could really eat solid food. Maybe a month and a half. And we went and visited your friend that got those little donut holes and had to take the donut holes apart and push them in.
He couldn't open his mouth. Like, this side he couldn't really open. So he could only open, like, this side. And he was taking, like, little pieces of donut hole and breaking them off and just shoving them in there trying to eat them. I was like, good Lord. Miss Elizabeth, you send the recipes to cookbook@mrsmunson.com. He was determined to eat that donut hole. And he did. That was a few weeks after your surgery, though. And you stayed on liquid diet for a while.
That's what I'm saying. It was a while for I ate that donut.
Yes, I am. A long time ago, but I haven't done that since... Who said that? Angela. I haven't done that since the babies were babies. All right, well, I'm going to get off of here. I got to take that little one to the doctor, and I got to get him moving. He could get in the shower. But I will see you guys all a little later. We're going to celebrate Dolly and Paula today. And I'm going to try to get the rest of this work done. Karen, it's your birthday too. Happy birthday. Yep, a great day to celebrate with those two. All right, well, we'll see you girls a little bit later. The steroids make you crave sweets. Krista said the effects might have stayed with you. Well,
I love sweets.
His whole life, he's been that way. His whole family's like that. Your mom, your dad, your sisters, and Mark, y'all all love sweets.
I want to say that you have your sweet tooth. It's just different than mine.
Really?
You like to drink yours.
There. The cattle prod. I need one of those. Nanny, you send me a cattle prod. I need that.
That was pretty cool.
She's talking about for you. The kind with the electricity. That'll done. All right, I gotta go. I will see y'all all a little later this afternoon. Y'all have a great day.